All right, we're back with George because he has very interesting things to tell us about what he used to do before he started working here at LAI.
I ran earth moving equipment and worked on diesel engines. As a certified welder, worked on different projects like the Sears Tower, and worked from blueprints. I've been, what's it called, a street rodder all my life. I used to build cars and drive them. I had a 36 Ford coupe, 39 Chevy coupe, and a 40 Ford coupe.
And you used to live in Chicago before.
Right. I moved down here with my parents when I was about 15, and went back up to Chicago when I was 21. Worked up there for a while and then came down here.
But I bet you saw some crazy stuff though.
Yeah. Basically, I stayed out of trouble.
It's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a good idea anyway.
Down here, I worked as a mechanic for 2 different outfits, 10 years in each place, and I ended up getting Rocky Mountain spotted fever. A couple falls kind of messed up both hips.
So can you explain to us what that how did you recognize it? Can you explain to people who don't understand what that is?
What, Rocky Mountain spotted fever?
Yeah, for people who don't understand or are too lazy to research.
It's a very serious disease that's spread by ticks. And
if you're allergic to ticks, do you have to be allergic to ticks to get it? Or?
No, anybody can get it. But I had both hips replaced, and I ended up working here while recuperating.
Yeah. But you've been talking about getting a full-time job here once your volunteering's up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, possibly.
Hopefully that'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a really hard worker, works hard, and you were born during, after World War II ended.
Yeah, year after.
Isn't that considered a baby boomer or a...
Yeah, I think so. But it's a good place to work.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's okay. Anyway, so you have 2 dogs, right?
Yeah. Bubba and Birdbrain.
Bubba and Birdbrain.
Birdbrain has a specific name because he is absolutely nuts.
And I heard a bird and I thought it was your dog.
Right. But yeah.
And you live a very comfortable life, you know.
Yeah.
You got to be here in the lake. Would you rather be in Chicago?
Oh no, I wouldn't live in a big city for anything anymore.
Oh yeah. We're not a politic channel, so just if you know, you know.
Right.
Try and stay away from it because our mission is for lake area industries, and I don't want to. Not that I don't want to scare people away. I just don't want to get in the riff-raff.
Yeah, it gets too involved if you do that.
Get crazies that get involved. Anyway, what else do you like? What do you do now in your spare time when you're not working at LAI?
Working around the house and the property, beginning to be able to do different things.
Right. Because you used to have a crutch and a cane, and now you can sometimes use the crutch and sometimes you use the cane. But your goal is to try and use the cane more, or the crutch.
Right now, I can walk about 50 feet without any help.
That's
so
good.
That's what
the goal is to be able to use a cane.
The goal is not to have to be able to use anything.
Oh.
So getting closer.
Getting closer. Yeah. He works on quality control. You work on quality control. You've been bagging lately.
Yeah, quality control involves making sure the right product goes in the right box, labeled correctly, proper amount. So it gets a little complicated sometimes.
Yeah, especially when people don't put
The right stuff, yeah.
the
Right
right
stuff in the
amount.
right box.
Yeah. There's some pretty funny stories about like, there's an employee here who lost her engagement ring, and the engagement ring ended up being in one of the jalapeno bags, and somebody caught it before it even got sealed. This was long before you were working here, but it was
Right.
insane, because the fiance of the lady that lost it is like, I can't believe it, I spent blah 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 money on it, and you know, and then eventually they found it in one of the bags. Like, they were very lucky. It was like the first tray, because like she had just finished a tray.
Right.
I think the ring was too big, and that was the issue. Well, of course, that's why it fell off, but can never be too careful. Well, it looks like we got somebody coming in, but stay tuned for our next segment. We're going to have somebody else here. We always have George Bauer here. He's a very, very willing participant or unwilling participant. Either way. Hope you guys are having a good day. We'll be back soon.